Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scandalous Media. It's Angela here, and it's official. Prince Harry is attending the coronation of his father, King Charles. Meghan Markle will not be attending as she will stay in California with their two children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Buckingham Palace has confirmed the news and news stories are spewing everywhere, so let's talk about it. Before I begin, be sure to like and subscribe for more Meghan and Harry videos each week, follow us on our social media, and give me your thoughts in the comments down below. First of all, it was announced that Harry and Meghan were invited to the coronation, but they put off confirming whether or not they will attend, leading to the staff and party planners to make accommodations just in case they announced their attendance later on. Both Harry and Meghan were playing the media game of, "Oh, we're so busy," and blah 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 blah, leading many to wonder if they are going to attend or not. They controversially denied their decision over whether they would fly in for the ceremony despite the RSVP date of April 3rd having passed. For some, it's a big shock that Meghan isn't attending, considering everyone kinda knows she loves to thrive off the attention. I mean, look at these big smiles at the walkabout after the Queen's passing. Or the artistic left eye tear,
one tear, left eye, go,
facing the camera with a dramatic Hollywood pose as everyone else kept their heads low when crying. On the topic of her not attending, one could say good riddance. But I think that if Meghan was so confident on a Netflix set to spew her little lies, then she should have the backbone to show up and face the people she publicly harassed. But of course, she's not going to, and it's quite cowardly. Let me know if you were shocked by the decision that Meghan isn't attending, or if you saw this coming. Many people believe that Harry and Meghan wouldn't show their faces around the UK, especially after airing out family drama on Netflix and in Harry's tell-all book Spare, better known on this channel as The Memoir. Don't forget to check out my videos covering Spare, or the entire series I did on Harry and Meghan's soap opera on Netflix, which I included in a separate playlist. Anyway, let's talk about the narratives being spun right now, and let's all take our guesses on what Meghan will do come the day of the coronation. People magazine is obviously clocking in with their sources, aka Harry and Meghan, saying that Meghan will remain in California with their son and daughter, and People understands that the Duchess of Sussex will spend the weekend celebrating with him and his sister, 22-month-old Princess Lilibet. People magazine even writes that Harry wanted to be at the service to support his father at this important moment in his life, a friend tells People. I can think of other ways to support your father, such as not making jokes about hurting him in your book, or airing out dirty family laundry for a check from Netflix, but okay. And of course, Meghan and Harry have their mouthpiece Omid Scobie talking for them as he tweeted, "I understand that Archie's 4th birthday, also on May 6th, played a factor in the couple's decision. Expect it to be a fairly quick trip to the UK for Prince Harry, who will only be attending the coronation ceremony at Westminster Abbey." This is one narrative I see going around a lot, and it really doesn't make sense because it's kind of pinning Harry and Meghan against each other. Like, oh, Meghan is such a good mom, she doesn't want to leave her son on his birthday. But what is this supposed to mean for Harry? Is Harry a bad father for leaving his son on his birthday? One can even argue that Meghan and Harry are selfish parents for leaving the kids out of such a historical event such as the King's coronation. And the topic of Harry and Meghan leaving the kids out of interacting with the family at this historic event has been heavily criticized. Dan Wooten from GB News tweets, "So Meghan bottles it, leaving Prince Harry to attend the coronation alone in order to avoid boos from angry Brits in the crowd. But how sad to deny the king the chance to see his two grandchildren who will remain in California." Meghan often throws Harry under the bus and doesn't offer her support to him in public. Who can forget when she publicly betrayed him after everything he said in Spare for her sake? She literally stated publicly that she had gentle concerns about Spare. Go check out my video on that because that was kinda crazy. Dan Wooten also says that he feels sorry for the children because they'll grow up wondering why their mother denied them a chance to be part of history. And to that I say, Meghan only reserves the chance to be part of history for herself. That woman does not like sharing the spotlight. That's why she couldn't get along with Catherine. Archie and Lilibet were also not formally invited to the coronation as Buckingham Palace aides wanted to hear if they would make the trip before factoring them into any plans. Like I already said, Harry and Meghan were playing the media game of, "Oh, sorry, I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it." And I don't really think that Archie's birthday has anything to do with the decision. Meghan and Harry both supposedly left a little bit on her first birthday when they flew to the UK to get booed at the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Lily's birthday was on the 4th and the event was on June 3rd. But correction, the reps have reported that the kids actually flew to the UK with them, and they even celebrated Lilibet's first birthday that Sunday. But there are a lot of theories going around that the kids weren't even in the country and that Lilibet didn't even meet the Queen. I don't know how true this is at all, but make sure to give me your thoughts. Also, if the kids were there during the Platinum Jubilee, then the kids could have easily flown to the UK as well for the coronation if they were so worried about Archie's 4th birthday. I mean, they flew with an infant. And Meghan had no problem leaving Archie 2 months after his birthday to watch Serena Williams compete in July 2019, or even when she flew to New York in September when Archie was just a few months old. And it's not like they got a job to tend to, they literally clocked in 52 hours of work per year on their taxes, so clearly they don't have any work obligations. Something they have proved to us on Netflix, as I covered how they consistently sat around their computers battling whatever the media was saying about them. Let me know your predictions for the vibe of the coronation in the comments down below. The Telegraph writes, Meghan considers her future to be in the US and that is very much where she is focused, one friend said. A friend is saying all this, by the way. You know, the same friends that Meghan gets to speak on her behalf, whether that's for People magazine or for the role of their mouthpieces on Netflix. But get ready for this one line. Her appearance at the coronation after all that has been said risked overshadowing the celebratory occasion. Oh no, thank you Meghan for your dear charity of staying home so you don't overshadow a historic occasion. It's not like anyone's gonna be crowned king or anything like that. I need you guys to understand that what's being spun in the media is directly from Harry and Meghan's mouths through their PR camp. This is how the media works no matter how many times Harry and Meghan tried to gaslight us on Netflix about the media lying. No, they just wanted to discredit the media so that no one believed them. And Meghan has to be an egomaniac if that's the narrative she's spinning, and I know that she's the one behind it, considering on Netflix, she literally says that with her own mouth, that she and Harry fled to Canada so that the royal family can be on all the front pages of the magazines, and she was like, you guys can have all the front pages, all the news, and I'll be gone away. It was ridiculous. I believe that was my episode 4 recap, go check it out. The issue with Meghan is that she has this bigger-than-life belief about herself where she always thinks she's more important than she is, and that's why I genuinely believe she's in shock when no one is buying her little publicity games, no matter how hard she tries. People can see through a person, especially when they're that shallow. It's hilarious she believes that she's doing the royal family a favor by not coming so she doesn't overshadow the event. A historic event that happens oftentimes once in a lifetime and will be attended by royals and world leaders from all over the world is going to be overshadowed by the American wife of a prince who couldn't handle that it's their world and she's just a part of it? Yeah, okay. There's also the argument of Meghan being a narcissist, which has been covered by so many different people, and it's something I personally believe. She acts and behaves like one, so there's really no other way around it. The Telegraph reports that another reason why she didn't attend was because both she and Harry are concerned about how their attendance might be received by the British public. I believe that Meghan's not attending because she's scared of being publicly booed and her ego can't take that. The Spectator writes, a source close to the family who will attend the coronation said, her presence may not have been entirely welcome, it's more likely she would have been booed.
That seems about right.
And that's exactly why she didn't attend. Harry, on the other hand, should be embarrassed and scared of his attendance because he doesn't often show that he has a spine, especially in his marriage with Meghan. But this one, the whole accepting the invitation to the coronation alone, well, his confidence inspires me. I think many people would pull a Meghan and hide at home after publicly trashing your own blood, so good luck to you, Harry. It's definitely going to be a hostile environment, or maybe not. Maybe the royal family will show a brave face as they usually do, but I definitely anticipate the coldness that we saw at Harry and Meghan's last royal event when they departed in 2020. And rightfully so, you can't expect to trash your family, spew complete lies, and then be welcomed home with warm hugs. I mean, Harry definitely did expect that, to the point where he even believed he'd be offered an apology and he was flabbergasted that he wasn't given one, as I explained in my episode 6 recap, but we kinda know that he's a little delusional. Harry is not expected to take part in either the King's procession or the coronation procession to and from Buckingham Palace, as he is not a working member of the family. And for the same reason, he will not appear on the palace balcony. Royal sources have claimed only working royals will be allowed on the balcony, showing Charles's vision of a slimmed-down monarchy. So again, this isn't biased or racist towards Harry and Meghan, considering nothing revolves around them. Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice will also not be part of the balcony appearances, considering they are also not working royals. This leads me to Harry and Meghan's coronation demands leading up to Meghan not coming. In the past few months, we have seen endless articles talking about how Meghan and Harry don't want a B-list role in the ceremony, nor do they want to be treated like they were at the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, and this has been reported by multiple outlets. The Daily Mail reported the Duke and Duchess of Sussex would like to be part of this special family moment when members of the royal family gather on the balcony at Buckingham Palace at the King's coronation, sources have claimed. Although the couple have not yet confirmed whether they will attend, it has been reported that they are hoping to be at the celebrations and would like Prince Archie's birthday to be recognized in some way during the day. Oh god. Another report from OK Magazine, a source said, the Sussexes have asked for some kind of celebration or acknowledgement to be factored into the day's plans to ensure that this 4th birthday won't get lost during the momentous day. Royal biographer Angela Levin told Sky News Australia, they have made demands about standing on the balcony. They demand that they are on there with their children, and also that they wanted an apology first before the state event. None of that has worked. If you guys recall at the Platinum Jubilee, they were seated opposite of the working royals. They were not part of the balcony photo and appearance, and that apparently upset them, leading to many sources speaking out in the past few months, assumingly from Meghan and Harry's camp, stating that they got a list of demands. And I'm assuming their demands got shut down and the royal family did not bend to them, and it's insanity that they even had the audacity to even expect a role in the coronation after all they've done and said. And apparently that's why Meghan didn't attend. She and Harry didn't like the second-class citizen treatment at the Jubilee, despite their little royal author and friend Omid Scobie claiming that at the time the decision not to include the couple on the balcony was mutual, and that both sides had agreed it was best they did not appear. And he even still admits that the Sussexes were keen to be a part of the overall celebration. But that's not true. We all know they were upset that they were left out of the balcony appearances, considering they did everything they could to be photographed, including playing with the kids near the windows hoping to get those camera shots. And who can forget Harry and Meghan rolling down the window to wave at fans during the Trooping Colors parade. Rumors of Harry's demands to be included on the balcony are said to be wide of the mark, according to palace insiders. A source with knowledge of the plan said, the king has been very clear who he wants to represent the monarchy. Oof, that's gotta burn. Author of the Mail and Palace Confidential newsletter, Richard Eden, also said he has been told by sources that Meghan's absence also reflects the fact that Harry's conditions have not been met. Well, let's see what the day of the coronation will look like, and let's take our guesses on what Meghan will do the day of to deter the spotlight back on her. Perhaps one of her usual pap strolls? Or maybe photos of Archie's birthday party? Let's see. That's all for this video. Make sure to give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Why do you think Harry ended up attending, and why do you believe Meghan ditched the historic event? Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and if you want me to cover all the news relating to the coronation moving forward. Be sure to follow us on our social media, like and subscribe for more, and as always, I'll see you next time.